Scott Pilgrim takes off. Now, just for some groundworks because I agree with the idea that sort of like how something was built up and sort of like I imagine it would be affects how you would do it. For most of the shows, it's mostly I expected this and I'm getting this. And I do see where I'm like, oh, I've heard bad things or good things, and I would say. So, but here it's a full out bait and switch. So, what I heard is that this one was going to be a full remix of another version of the books and another version of the movie. More specifically covering the first 4 books, meaning the sort of Scott Pilgrim, Precious Little Life, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Scott Pilgrim, The Infinite Sadness, and Scott Pilgrim Get It Together. That's what I was hearing the rumors of, that it was going to maybe be the first 4 books, with season 2 being like the last 2, or maybe like 50-50. I wasn't 100% sure which it was going to be. And for the first episode, you get that, in a way. You get what you see. But then, it changes. It really changes. And I've had a lot of people say like, oh, this is bad because like it's changing the original story. I think it's adding it because it points out the flaws in a lot more of a character than it originally is, and it sort of like puts closure and puts more meaning to what the 7 evil exes actually meant as the relationship. And is there any way to sort of like not specifically fix them, but have a sense of closure? And that, I think, is just fun, amazing, and just really creative. Definitely the fight scenes. The fight scenes, which I absolutely love, starts off before each fight with Bing versus Bing. And it's like, ooh. You really get that, like, Street Fighter where it's like, Henry versus Mario. And it's like that sort of energy of like, this guy versus this guy. It is insane. It is awesome. And I think this is one of the best. Sort of, I don't know if it's kind of anime. That's the thing. But this is one of the best TV series ever.